You ever have someone say something that, well, just sticks? Like, you know it shouldn't bother you, but there you are 3 shampoos later and you're still thinking about it? Yeah. Welcome to letting people live rent-free in your head. And honestly, they're terrible tenants. They don't pay rent, they have no manners, and they trash the place. If you've ever smiled through a comment that made you question your entire existence, hit that like button because we're about to start evicting some people from your mental space right now. Hi, I'm Cheri Doren. I'm a real-world behind-the-chair hairstylist with almost 40 years of experience. I'm a salon owner and the creator of the Defined Stylist Method. I've built successful 6-figure clienteles in totally different markets, and I want to help you do the same no matter where you live or you work. So here's the one that's burned into my brain. This client's in the salon. Everything's great. She's happy, stylist happy, normal appointment, no drama. During the appointment, she casually says, I only pay people I like in cash. If I don't like you, I pay with a credit card so that you have to eat the processing fee. Stylist is thinking, okay, weird, but okay. So then she walks up to the front desk and wait for it, hands over her credit card. My stylist just stands there like, okay, thinking, so you just announced that you don't like me. Cool. That's cool. Love that for us. And you'd think she'd brush it off, right? Nope. That comment had a VIP pass to her brain. Months later, she brings it up to me. She's still thinking about it. What did I do? Does she not like her hair? Does she not like me? Did I breathe wrong? And it's not just clients, right? Sometimes it's the people closest to us. One day, I was chatting with what I thought was a close friend, talking about my business, and she asked me what I made in a day. Kind of cringy, but she asked, so I answered, just being honest. And she goes, you're kidding. You make that kind of money doing hair? You know, in that tone, you know the one. Like she just caught me printing 20s in the back room. I smiled, but in my head I was thinking, yeah, I do because I'm really good at what I do, honey. But instead of saying that, I did what we all do. I laughed it off. Then I carried that comment around for days. Well, actually, let's be honest, years. Why do I even let it bother me so much? Yeah, because she said it like I didn't deserve it. I hate it when those little moments replay in your mind all day, or worse, stick with you for years. You know, the person who said it, they're out living their life. Meanwhile, you're over here mentally unpacking that snide comment like it's luggage from a European tour. Why does it hit us so hard? It's because we're givers. We literally spend all day making people feel beautiful, listening to their lives, being their therapist / artist / emotional support person. So when someone takes that cheap shot, even a small one, it lands deep because it pokes at that little voice that already whispers, am I good enough? But here's the truth. Their comment, it's not about you. It's about them. Their mood, their insecurities, their weird hang-ups. But guess who ends up paying the price? You. Because you let them move into your head and they start rearranging the furniture. When you let someone live in your head rent-free, you're basically handing them the keys and saying, hey, make yourself at home. Oh, and feel free to talk trash on me while you're here. Listen, they did not earn that space. Half the time, they don't even remember what they said. Meanwhile, you're losing sleep, rethinking your worth, questioning your career. And for what? Someone else's projection? No, thank you. So here's what I've learned and what I am learning. When something like that happens, I stop and I ask myself, okay, is this about me or is this about them? If it's not about me, I mentally pack their bags and I show them the door. If it is about me, fine. I'll take the lesson, just not the baggage. Because I cannot control what people say, but I can absolutely control how much of my brain they get to occupy. And newsflash, I just raised the rent way up. So if you've ever gone home replaying something that a client said or a friend's tone that made you shrink a little, I see you. We've all been there. Like I said, I'm still there. But those moments don't have to define you. They don't get to decide your worth. You do. You get to decide who gets a seat in your brain space and who needs to be taken out with the trash at the end of the day. So the next time someone says something that gets under your skin, take a deep breath and remember, they don't get to live rent-free in your head. You've got better things to fill that space with. Creativity, confidence, peace, and maybe even a margarita. If this hits home for you, check out my other video. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe because I want to keep having these real conversations about what it actually takes to build a fulfilling career and a life that feels good. Because this stuff, these tiny mental hits, they build up. And that's what leads to burnout. So let's start evicting the negativity and making room for that good stuff because you've earned it. Like I say, it is your life, it is your career, and you can define it your way. I'll see you in the next video.